Hi, dear friends. This is Wasima Isra, and I hope all is well for you. I was not planning this video, but I was pushed to do it in a way. I was preparing actually another video about the different decks we use in the Temple of Roses with the priestesses and, like the different tools for divination. And I started to play with this deck and having a conversation with it. So I wanted to share with you this conversation uh, as a philosophical moment, or maybe as a personal moment. And um, I want to take this video, and I hope I can transmit that to you, as a moment where we can open our hearts to see what is there at the moment, what our soul is seeking, what archetype is speaking more at the moment. And the card that jumped out from the deck was the Fool. Um, I was having that feeling of being stuck when I took this deck. I'm having some situations in my life that are no more satisfying, and I need to see or to look for a way how to um, fulfill the desires of my heart while respecting my physical abilities, my material abilities. Um, so when this card jumped out, the first thing I saw was the sun, like going to jump. Stagnation pushes us to look for something else, something new, a new solution, something creative that is coming. And at the same time, when I saw this card, I don't know if you see it well, but we can take the stairs, which might be easier and quicker, but at the same time, we want the solution so much quickly and now, and maybe we don't have that time to wait anymore. So this card is really speaking about that hastiness sometimes we feel when we are stuck, like, give me solution now. I need a solution now. I need it now. But at the same time, when you are being in this situation, things take time to be built, and to take place and to manifest. Um, our emotions sometimes are so quick, our mind is so quick, but in the reality, a change involves many things. Involves sometimes it involves material. Like now, for example, I'm trying to have a group in Lisbon where we can share with creativity, mindfulness, creative meetups in a way. And it takes time to make something like that, organize it, call people, see who is interested, find the right place, and so on. It's not like I want to do it now and it will happen. Sometimes we need we need time to build things. Um, and when we manage to deal with that pressure we have inside that is pushing us, we need to negotiate with it in order to beneficiate from what this idea or what this need or what this desire is bringing. So yes, I'm gonna do this activity, or I'm gonna do this goal, this objective, but what about breathing? What about taking a little bit more time to feel what it means to be stuck? It's not comfortable, but it's part of the experience. When we are taking medication, sometimes it's really hard on the body, and we're like, we can take all those medications like one day and we are done with it, but it needs time. It needs more days sometimes to be assimilated by the body. And this is like waiting can be synonym of giving the chance to the universe or to the things in around us to be aligned with our desire. Is so Yeah. um, so let me say it again. Being patient or waiting can be synonym of giving the chance to the cosmos, the universe, to align things for us. And this needs to be confident, and confidence in the universe itself. Um, let's see. So, what prevents us from being confident? And I like this 9 of voices in this deck. Um, seeing the dream, seeing the sleeping time, seeing it's really interesting to talk about the dreams in this side, but also about our unconscious side, about what are our real fears. Am I fearing that these projects or these ideas do not manifest? Is this what is preventing me from being confident? Is my imagination about the worst scenario? um, in my deep shadow, navigating and swimming in it and letting myself go to this side of shadow and fears and not being confident. As a way, it's really the example that we have in the universe, in this planet, like at the moment, and our way of dealing with things. We deal with them with fear. It's like the fear is one of the things that make us move, not to the right position sometimes or right side, but fear is coming up, delving in the shadows, acknowledging that there is this shadow within us that prevents us from waiting, from being confident. And I like the way that she's putting her 2 hands over her ear. And what am I listening to? What voice within me I am listening to? What am I being vulnerable at the moment to? The Night of Voices. And the sun, or maybe the circle, is really interesting. We don't know if the horse is avoiding it or is going to it or coming from it. And again, it depends on our own stories and what we are used to. So these cards are really, for me, speaking about what we are listening to, what we are used to listen to. And that, it's called voices, which is really interesting. And that feeling, I like this, the flags, that prayer flags we use usually in Tibet, and you can find them in many places. What are the intentions I'm launching to the universe? What are the voices? If I launch a prayer, if I put it into the universe or into the world, is it a scream of my soul, of my heart, that this is really what I want? Or is it just like a complaint that this is what I want and you, the universe, is not giving it to me? Or you are giving it to me, but it's really hard to get. And it's taking so much time. And that horse, with its quickness and speed, and maybe things will happen quickly, but not as quickly as we want. And sometimes things don't happen because we need to do something, or we need to accept something. We need to work on ourselves during that time. in order to be prepared to receive what we are looking for. There's a process, and even now we need to trust that process that is happening. So this is a philosophical moment I wanted to share with you with the MUSE Tarot, which is really beautiful. And I think I have the indie version, but I'm sure you will find the mass market version pretty soon on Amazon. So thank you for listening to my philosophical personal sharing, and I hope to share with you more videos soon. Bye bye.